Hello everybody, my name is Sirhc and welcome to the NightOwl server. Welcome back. I have been doing I've been doing a lot of off-camera work, shaping and forming the land, trying to get our grounds, get our property looking the way that I want it. One thing that I did was I replaced the stairs here, redid the stairs so that they look a little sturdier and more rustic, and have it kind of going at an angle along the side of the hill. I think that looks pretty awesome. And then I've redone a lot of the hills around here. I also added a staircase down that way. I got rid of a lot of the land that was around this little pond here, this little bay in the river. Instead, I put a cliff around it, a nice cliff face, which I think looks a lot better, and it allows for us to have a little path going over this way. Because we're gonna have a bridge eventually going where that dirt bridge is, a little path coming through here, and then some sort of bridge going over there, and then that will head up to Tiger's place. So we want to have some sort of access over this way, so I'll have some sort of stairs, and then we can have a path going along here. And then I got the staircase coming down here, down by the cow pen. I like the staircase. I like how this turned out. And I tried to make everything, I tried to angle these staircases a bit just to make them a little bit more interesting. And then this area, I chopped down a whole bunch of trees so that I could shape all these lands. And I think I'm going to put spruce trees around here just to go with the spruce theme that we're kind of going with. Even though, I'm in a dark oak forest, but the only reason why I wanted to be in a dark oak forest is the grass color. I mean, dark oak trees are pretty nice, but I kind of like the spruce trees better anyways. So we'll probably have spruce trees planted here, a little, just a few of them around, or a lot of them. I'm not sure yet. We'll play around with that later. But I've been messing around with the ground a lot. I reshaped this hill a whole bunch. You can tell there's stone here. This hill used to come out. I mean, it used to be like a couple blocks higher. And it was a little, this whole hill kind of came out a lot farther this way. There's a pond underground here that I covered up. I expanded this hill out a bit, kind of smoothed it out by expanding it this way. I redid a lot of this side of this hill. There was some caves in here and it was really chewed up. And there was like a cave kind of going through the water here. Got that all covered up. And I just kind of cut back this hill a lot on that side as well, just trying to make a little bit more room, make it a little bit flatter around here so I have more space to work with, and a little bit better space to work with. And I've been kind of thinking of what I want to do here. Like, I'm going to have a path going through the dark oak forest here, and I've kind of been working on that as well. And I think I'm going to have it kind of bare to this side with like right alongside the hill here, and then on this side I'm gonna put some farms, some wheat farms, and probably a little bit of potatoes and carrots and such, and then we have our cows over there. I'll have the path kind of cut over this way, go to the stairs, and then I'm not sure, we need to have some sort of stable around here. I'm not sure exactly where I want to put that. I haven't thought too much about that. I'd like to have it kind of by a hill, kind of go into the hill a little bit. So I could have it like here or something. That might be nice. And then I was just thinking, like over here, I might keep the sheep over on this side, just make a pen kind of going around here, give them a little bit more space and have a nice pen here. And then, I don't know, I have this area to kind of fill up. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do for sure, but I know I want to have some nice fields, like big fields kind of going through this whole area, and animal pens and a nice rustic path. But we're not going to work on that today. Instead, today we're going to head over to spawn, and we're going to finish up the slime farm by making a house. We need to make a house for the slimes to go up to, float up to, and then get killed in. And then we need to have some storage for all the slime balls. But yeah, I've been working on like clearing this hole out, kind of making a nice path through here. I'm gonna have a nice path going right alongside the river all the way to spawn. Should be pretty nice. I did a lot of tree clearing out and kind of fixing these hills so that I could have a nice path going through here. And over here, I kind of laid out what I want for a house. It's not too big, not too small. What we're gonna have is the slimes will float up here, and then I'll have a thing of water that they float into, and then they drown in there. We'll have some hoppers on there, and then I'm gonna have a staircase going down here. Don't have my shovel on my hopper. Also, my inventory is very full. But I'm gonna have the hoppers be really simple. They're just gonna go down, pull the items down, and then I'm gonna have a chest underneath, and that's where I'm gonna have the storage. Because I wanted this top area to be nice and small. I didn't want a huge building here. And if I did the storage up here, then I'd have to have room for the chests, and I'd have to have room for the hoppers behind the chests, and I'd have to have room for some sort of dropper elevator. So just to make it a lot simpler, we're going to just have the chests underneath. And I've been doing a lot of terraforming down here as well. I've just been spending a lot of time digging dirt. I kind of, this hill was a lot bigger, and I cut it back a lot. I flattened a lot of this area so that, because one of the problems is, like, these hills were very close to this fountain, and so it kind of looked like the fountain was almost buried in the ground. So I've been kind of cutting back the hills a bit so that we have a little bit more flat space around the fountain, and it instead of being sunken down into the ground, it's more of a feature that we can see here. I still have a lot of work to do over on this side, but it's definitely coming along. It's definitely looking a lot nicer. But let me get organized a bit, and then we can start working on our house. So I got some things figured out here. We got some hoppers down there. We have signs here, and I think I need to have a log going across there. And then at this level, we want water pouring down. Let's put some more glass down so we don't have water spreading everywhere. So we'll do something like that, and then we'll have water there. And where's my other bucket? There it is. Water there. And then let's go grab some more. And if we put water there and there, does that spread to everything? Not really, but we can fix that by just putting some dirt down. Let's do this. And then that will create some source blocks up there, and it will fill everything in, and then we can get rid of the dirt. And everything should be water kind of flowing down. And that is what we're going to use to kill our slimes. And then we got to put a little roof over top of it. I'm not sure if I want to use glass or if I could use... Maybe we'll use some dark oak or spruce. Let's try... Let's get both, I guess. Well, I have some dark oak. That might be enough there. And we got some spruce now. So let's get on top of here. There we go. And let's try... Let's do spruce, I think. Because we got the spruce logs, and I want this to contrast a bit with the spruce logs, whereas dark oak would blend in quite a bit. So I think that's what we need there. And I actually have it blocked right now, so we're not gonna have any slimes coming up. But I should probably go unblock that. We can test it out. And then down here is where we're gonna have the storage. I got a nice cramped little staircase. Don't even have a flat block in the corner. It's just all staircase. And then we're going to have... I made the hoppers really simple. We have hoppers going, you know, underneath there to collect the slime balls, and then also underneath the slabs in case any fall on there. And then they all go into this line, which then goes down over to here. So if we do... chests here, and I'll have trap chests in the middle of these, Then all we have to do is put these into here, and let's put some filler blocks. And then these into here, and these into here. And then I'll have to, let's see, my shovel is almost broken, but I think we can still use it a bit. We can do that, and then we'll have some more chests right there as well. So that's going to be the storage. Very cramped down here, but it'll do the job, I think. It'll do it quite well. And then I guess then we just need to build a house around this. Probably going to do spruce, or not spruce, stone brick for the floor here. I got a lot of stone going already. Although maybe wood would be good for the floor, because we are going to have stone walls. So, hey look, we got a baby slime coming up. He doesn't quite know what to do though, because I think because I'm here. You go in there. We're gonna have a glass wall here too, so they can't just escape out of here. But yeah, I think spruce will be good for the floor here. That looks pretty nice. Let's get rid of this block. Put that down. I'll have to do these walls and do the floor down here. The floor down here will be stone. I'll have to get some stuff behind these hoppers too, because you can kind of see a little bit. You'd be able to see like right through there. You'd see the dirt. So we'll have to kind of replace a lot of blocks here. And this is what we got for our basement storage room. Again, very cramped, but I kind of like it. It has a good feel to it. And I was gonna put, or I did put jack-o'-lanterns underneath the chest to add some light down here, but it seemed too bright for our basement. Like I kind of wanted the darker feel. We are still getting light through the hoppers. I put a couple of jack-o'-lanterns up above there. And I mean, also we're getting sunlight coming through the glass and then through the hoppers as well. In fact, that's probably where a lot of the light is coming from now, even if I like block this up. Still quite bright down here, but it will darken up a bit once we get a roof on this place. So I put some slabs down just to make sure that we didn't get any mobs spawning. And we got a big guy stuck in there. This may not be the best way to kill them. It definitely helps when you have a couple of slimes, or even if you have like a big slime. The big slimes are pretty good at staying in here and drowning. And then once they break up to multiple slimes, the multiple slimes are pretty good at like at least pushing each other into here. But if you have one small slime, it is likely that they'll kind of swim back and forth and grab air, and they won't drown as quickly as they would if you have lots of them here. But when you have a big slime like that, they usually go fairly quickly. But yeah, so now I guess we need to work on the actual house. Get a nice roof on here. That's probably what I'll work on next. So we have that figured out. And then just, you know, some decoration. A bit of a progress update. I got a roof on there. And I like the shape. And I got this little entrance here. Turned out pretty nicely. It's very big roof. I think I might make little windows, little I don't know what you call it. Can't think of what they're called, but just like a little window up in the roof and a little roof kind of coming off of there. And then I think in these big openings, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna put some stairs going like that. And maybe up here, or maybe down lower. Because I don't really want to see, I don't know if I really want to see the spruce wood there. So maybe if we do down here, is that going to be a big enough window though? If we do something like that. It's a little bit smaller than what I thought. And then if we do that up there. Whoop. It's not bad, though I think I would like to have it at least one taller. Let's just try that real quick. So if we take that out and put the stairs up one higher, we're going to be able to see that spruce there, which I don't entirely like, but I think it will make the window look a bit better. Yeah, I think I like that a bit better. Maybe even... Whoops. Well, I guess that'll work. Maybe even raise the bottom of this roof. Or of this window up. If we put some andesite down here... And I might switch out some of this andesite. Right now I'm just building all the walls out of andesite, and then I'll go back in and change it up. Mix in some polished andesite and mossy cobble probably, like what we have over there at the post office. And I think the spawn house is kind of the same thing. But yeah, I think I like that a bit better, where it's just up a little bit higher. And I want to add more windows, or a couple of windows, like down at floor level as well, just to kind of break up these walls. And we need to add windows up there to break up the roof, and I think that will do us. And we are just about done here. Oh, I love the way this is looking. Those windows really help a lot. I like how that turned out. They look fantastic, and I got some windows down here on the bottom. I put some mossy cobble and some polished andesite in, and I think it looks fantastic. Oh, I like it. I like it. I really like this build style. I'm glad that Tiger has forced it upon us. And this is really the first time I've gotten to experiment with it a lot, because my house is, you know, a modern layout. And I did a little bit with, you know, with the Iron Golem farm, but it was mostly a tower. And I mean, I did like some fancy roof, but that was all with like clay blocks, and it was gigantic. And then I also did the village, and that was tiny. And so I didn't get to play around with as much detail as I got to with here. But I really like the way that this turned out. And we can go inside, and I put a little loft up here since we had to have this little ceiling on there anyways. So we got a little loft here, and I brought some stuff to kind of decorate with. Let's do something like that, and maybe a chest here, and a chest here, and I got some note blocks as well. Let's do a chest there. And I think that'll work. I think that'll work just fine. I'm trying to think of where else I could put it without it being like really annoying. I was thinking I could do maybe something here. Those trap chests? Why am I using trap chests? I don't want to use those. Is that what all these are? Oh, let's take those back. So if we do that, and then what if we did? Oh no, no, that was mine. Oh shoot, I don't have any more. Okay, let's do this. And maybe a chest in front of that. And then that. I don't know. Something like that should work. Yeah. I think I like that. Maybe a crafting table somewhere. Everyone needs a crafting table, right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, that looks kind of weird having it like out in the middle like that. Maybe I do that instead. Yeah, that looks good. I just want it to look kind of cluttered. But yeah, that will do us quite nicely. So that is all. That's all good. I like it. I like it. And then of course we got down here. We have almost 3 stacks of slime balls now. Is there any in these? Doesn't look like it. Let's see. I did bring an ender chest as well. Let's stick that down here. And yeah, the way that these hoppers are kind of aligned, and the way that I did it, what I have is these first 2 rows, these front 2 rows go into this side, and then those go to the back, and then the back go down to the right, and then that last one in the corner goes down. And so what happens is, if items go into these first 2 rows, they will get they will go into that corner one, and then they'll get pulled down, because items always get pulled down before they move horizontally. So they'll get pulled down into this chest. So most of the stuff that we have will end up there. But if they end up going into that back row on either that hopper, you know, that one, or that one, then they're just going to go straight down into one of these chests. So it's not all going to get collected like in the same spot all the time, but most of them are going to end up there, which is all right. Work just fine for us. And of course it's raining. One last thing I want to do is I got some leaves here, and let's just make some, let's see. Let's put some coarse dirt down, because I like to have brown underneath my bushes. Just because it adds a little bit of, let's do that. It adds a little bit of contrast, because you got the leaves on top of the brown there. So yeah, that will work. I like that. Maybe even bring it out here too. Do something like that. Maybe we'll do this one jungle, that one jungle, and this one. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Now I can put some leaves along the side here as well. We can do some right here or something. Put some coarse dirt down. Put these down. And nope. Do something like that. Or no, that'll work, I think. Yeah, that'll be fine. Nice little bush there. Maybe do one more here and do jungle there. There we go. I might actually get some spruce leaves and mix them in here, because I like using the dark, you know, you got like the darker green and then this green, this a little bit lighter green. That always looks kind of nice. Let's just do something real simple here. Do something like that. And then maybe over here as well. And do that. Yeah, maybe. Maybe do one more here. Yeah, sure, I like it. I like it. And then I guess we can do some more in the back. Could probably do a nice big one here. Replace all that and leaf it up. Just like that. And then I feel like we should have something over there as well. Maybe not. Maybe that's good enough. No, we need something here. Let's just do a real small one. Just like this, yeah. There we go. I think that'll do it. Alright, yeah, we just got a little bit of a greenery to kind of add a little interest to the outside. And it is raining now. Maybe I'll turn, I'm not sure how to turn that off. Animations, all off. Done. That doesn't do it, does it? Details. Off. There we go. Okay. Just so we can take one last look at it as we end off the episode. Let's close those doors. And beautiful. Beautiful. There is our slime house. Our slimy house. I like it. It's a very fancy little house. I like it a lot. So, I hope you have enjoyed the episode. If you did, remember to leave a like and comment down below. And I will see you... Whoops. And I will see you next time. Goodbye, peoples.